Okay. Ah, fuck. Why don't you guys say something?
Me
Wait,
hunger.
we're live?
I think so. I hope so.
Me hunger.
Cause
Checking.
I was trying to stream through OBS on my Switch, but now I'm using Streamlabs, so
Now hold on a second.
Twitch is probably whoever the fuck's siphoning. What was that entire thing with OBS where everyone started hating them for a long time?
It's because it's a shitty service.
Is there a better service that anyone knows, or are people just still using OBS?
The best, but it all sucks. It's like
It says that you're live on Twitch, but I can't get it to load because internet.
Hold on. Oh, sorry, Zach. What were you saying?
no.
Oh.
I'm spewing shit. I lie on a daily basis, my man.
My brother in Christ, I lie.
Oh, I see. I just got the notification.
Oh, fun.
Zach on mute.
Yeah, bro, Zach on mute.
Did
I gotta
you
actually
name
figure
it
that
Zach
stuff
on
out.
mute?
It would be cool to actually have a presence online, but also like so many horrible things that we have said would come back to the surface.
Yeah.
Zach, can you see if I'm going, if I'm zooming to
White boy.
what?
I said
Called you white.
boy.
He called me white boy. Okay,
That should be playing, my brother in
I have
Christ.
2 video options. God damn.
oh Jesus. Oh Jesus.
Okay, it looks like we're live. There are 4 people watching.
Oh Christ, that doesn't say that for
3
me.
of them might be my one phone lagging.
That'd be really funny.
3 of those viewers might be my phone lagging.
I think I tried to look at it on my phone, it didn't work. Anyway, Zach, communism. What's that all about, huh?
We'll get to that. Be patient, child.
Fuck. Okay, well then,
Oh,
Wano.
we sent the YouTube link.
What? Such a dickhead, bro.
I love these videos. They're so cool.
Wait, did you send a
First of all,
Yes,
Yeah.
he did. It just says
fuck.
South America slander. French waking up knowing that they are still in a colony. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna bother pronouncing that one word.
Oh my Christ. Well, Wano ended.
no, it hasn't.
Well, the big battle, the big battle with Kato has ended.
Has supposedly finished.
No, the big battle hasn't begun.
Oh yeah.
I am a raid failure. That's the kind of man I am.
What are you even saying, Zach?
He's
I
saying
want
he's
the
a
raid
raid
to
failure. He believes he's one of those people who think the raid will fail.
Okay.
I've seen the truth. You are all just blind to it. History will prove
I think
me
the
right.
biggest person who's been saying this is some guy called Mr. Morge.
He started it. He is our
He
founder.
started it.
Yes.
Why? What's the ideas behind it?
The raid will fail.
Just
That's
the raid will
actually just what it is. He believes Kaido and Big Mom will kick Luffy's ass. And every time it looks like Kaido has gone down or something, he's just like, man, about to get back up or something.
fail. Man's gonna come back from the crust.
Yeah, he's in fucking magma.
I don't know if he's in particularly magma, but yeah, he got sent into the earth. And we saw the
It hasn't touched the earth.
Six
It is
days
magma.
ago, Kaido is
Yeah.
getting back up. 3 days ago. Is it over?
Now. Yeah.
Look, I'm just saying. I'm not saying I
Usopp's
want it
big
to
moment in
fail.
Wano is coming.
Wait, why? Is there any particular reason why you want it to fail, Zach, or you're just like fuck this?
It would be kind of funny.
First of all, yes, funny, but second of all, I was not satisfied with this most current ending.
How come?
I believed it was
Oh yeah, sorry, go.
the most interesting thing that's happened in recent chapters was Gear 5. And I feel like we've been flailing a bit since then.
Oh yeah, so you want the raid to fail so it'll spice up the chapters, essentially.
So a good story will be written, yes. Because right now it's like he just kind of got to power up and beat him in I think kind of an unsatisfying way for how much of this story's been, because you can actually compare Doflamingo's defeat versus Kaido's defeat look very different, despite the fact they're both big, like
big boys.
fists to the earth.
Yeah.
They actually look very different. I also think Kaido's final stand wasn't that interesting.
I mean,
this isn't a satisfying defeat, especially because
this man called Onigashima Final Destination. I'm sorry.
Who?
Mr. Morge. There's just a thumbnail here that says Onigashima's true purpose, and then it's just Kaido holding it with Final Destination.
Cool. Okay.
Sure.
I'm glad for you. You're doing well, champ.
There's a lot of things here that actually just say Final Destination.
Yes.
I guess I can agree
all,
on you that like the fight, the ending was just kind of it's not very satisfying. I can kind of agree with you. I've enjoyed the past couple of chapters personally. Well, at least I think I have serviceable.
An exact plan in my head of what's going to happen.
Yeah, what's up?
We start on 1051. Denjiro is given that big speech about Momo being the new shogun.
Yep.
We get a glimpse of Momo, and then we just begin to descend down into the volcano. Both Kaido and Big Mom are still alive because they are fucking insane durability-wise.
Yep.
Kaido says to Big Mom, life or death. He says death, thinking it's him, but Big Mom is tricking him, and she uses her devil fruit to give Kaido the rest of her soul to rejuvenate him.
Ooh.
And then we get Kaido flashback, the extended edition.
The director's
rest
cut.
Of the chapter bleeding into 1052, and 1052 ends on Kaido re-emerging.
Alright. And then what? Is that just
that
your idea
someone will
for,
have an awakening?
Yeah, is that just your idea for them re-emerging and then just another fight ensues? Or do you have anything else?
Not another fight ensues.
The Vodka Kingdom?
That's what I have in my brain that I think is the most likely result up to that point.
Yep.
If I were to write from that point, I would have Kaido make a truce with the remaining alliance to say in 1 week's time, during that time we will regather our forces and we'll have another fight, even bigger, and this time one of us will die. And then, within that week, more tension can be built up.
Yep.
And we can start moving forward in interesting directions. Personally.
Yeah.
And then during the final fight, this gives time for the world government to get there, to start battling.
Weren't they already there, but like Zhao was like, nah, bro.
Zunisha? No, they were not. I think they were off the coast, but they don't have a way of getting up yet. And I think Zunisha's gonna stop them.
No, Zunisha smashed a couple of boats. If I remember right, Zunisha smashed a couple of boats.
Told him to
We
fuck
didn't
off.
see him doing anything, but I wouldn't be surprised. He'll start attempting to help because he's like as tall as Wano.
Yep.
The Marines and the Straw Hat Alliance get there. Big battle ensues. And then we get some nice moments with Straw Hats, because I do believe many of the fights, with the exception of, I'd say like Sanji and Zoro's, were really boring.
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, I guess I can see that. Well, I can see what your vision, your glorious vision. I'd probably need to go back and reread the fights as a whole, because I liked Zoro's fight. I don't remember a lot from Sanji's, and then just
I'm gonna choke slam you, like unironically.
it.
Oh god damn it! I
What?
looked up Zunesha arrives at Wano and someone edited Homer onto the gear, like the massive gear fit fend off they did when Luffy turned to like a liquid.
Man's
When we
gooping.
started
It's
liquefying.
just a zoom in on Zunesha and it says Homer has returned.
Homer.
Homer.
Mm.
This is what we're looking for in One Piece
I
content.
love that
Yeah.
you were both in sync for that. Hold on.
Bro, like.
But yeah, Zunesha arrived at Wano and was like standing over a bunch of marine ships. It's unclear whether he destroyed them, but considering how the tide would have moved with him walking, quite a few of them probably might have sunk.
Mm.
I truly do believe that if the Marines do show up to Wano, and I think they will, either during or post the Straw Hats being there,
Yeah.
we'll see Green Man. What's his name?
Green Man.
The Green Bull, the other admiral, like Fujitora, who was
Oh
enlisted.
yeah, hold on, I'll look him up.
I mean, we saw
think
the. Oh, sorry, Zach, you go.
We saw his
The-
silhouette, but I think we'll get a more definitive look,
Mm.
and we'll see something interesting pop up. And I think we'll see some more build up for the final war.
Yeah. We did see that Kato and Big Mom's impact started cracking the waterfalls of Wano, so maybe that could be how they enter in. Like, finally, this like essentially natural barrier has been burst down, and the Navy can kind of waltz in, and the world government could be like, "Damn."
So Luffy would literally be forcing the borders open, whereas Momo wanted to keep them closed for now.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
I mean, like,
I think that also gives
Mm.
some good conflict later on with like Momo and Luffy as the arc's ending.
Yeah.
For Luffy to make fun of Momo, because I love that.
You can call him
I fucking
cringe
hate
and
Momo.
gay. But I mean, I think that's probably how it's gonna go, especially since like we did see the waterfalls actually crack when Oda was like, "Hey, look at these two holes that go deep into the area." Whether or not Big Mom and Kato come back, it's a possibility. I mean, what your spit and Zach is pretty factual. But it would be interesting to see just the general, the new admiral or whatever, just come in and start like rocking just Luffy's shit as soon as like
He's not that powerful. He's the same strength as Fujitora, and I've seen a pretty convincing argument that he'll probably be Sanji's final opponent.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
Either way, bounties will be 3 billion to Luffy, roughly 2 billion to
Zoro?
no, to Eustace and Law.
Yeah.
Like 1.5 for Zoro. 1.3 for Sanji, around about that. Killer, I think, will be same as Sanji, if not around his level. And then most other Straw Hats will get like a doubling or something.
Oh,
With the exception
Yeah,
of
I don't
Jinbei,
think
who'll get like...
any of the others will reach him. Go on.
I think Jinbei will go from... Because he currently has 500 million, he'll go to like 750 million.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, out of the people who aren't in the Monster Trio, I think Jinbei will be the closest to hitting 1 billion, but it will probably be quite a bit away from it anyway.
Yeah, I think the Monster Trio are going to be the only Straw
Like-
Hats to cross over into 1 billion.
Yeah. And then Chopper will finally push that 200 mark.
Nope.
I'm
He's
kidding.
going to get 150.
Doesn't he already have? No, it's 100. It's 100. Never mind.
Yeah, it went from 50, then 100, and it's going to be 150.
What if they deduct points because he was saving lives? They were just like, damn, this motherfucker really can't kill anyone. And they just like bring him down to 50.
99.5.
Oh, he had 99.5 berries, bro. We're gonna cut one of the coins in half.
They have a sense system.
They finally introducing the One Piece sense system. It's called fucking seeds.
That'd be so incredibly useless.
I
It's
know.
like Japanese people had a scent.
Bro, that'd be the worst.
Right, Green Bull. His name was Ryokugyu, but we don't have like an actual name. Yeah, the only thing we know about him is apparently he abstained from eating for like 3 years, and then he fought Sabo with Fujitora.
He threw down a couple hands. But we haven't actually seen him yet. We've only seen his silhouette. So
Only a silhouette, yeah. So I know, yeah, one of the fans did their own rendering of him.
yeah,
Hold on.
I looked him up, and there are quite a few renderings of him. I won't lie.
Did you see this one?
Hold on. Christ, let's see. Wait, fuck. I was just answering a text.
So all the admirals are red dog, yellow monkey, blue pheasant, purple tiger, and green bull.
Is there a certain correlation to something, Zach, that you know of, or no?
They're all furries.
They're all colors, then an animal.
Yeah. What if it's something like the zodiacs or some shit, like the Chinese zodiacs?
That doesn't fit. There's a monkey, but there isn't a pheasant. But there is a rooster. There is a bull, but there isn't a tiger. Oh no, yeah, there's a tiger.
Yeah, there's a tiger.
It kinda counts. I think Sengoku's something as well.
Sengoku Buddha.
Maybe.
Sengoku monkey.
Buddha man.
Mr. Buddha.
Hold on, I'll Google it since I've got it up now.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, after...
His
Yeah, sorry,
title
go.
is literally just Sengoku the Buddha.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
My-
Saint Sengoku by Funimation subs.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, after we run an hour of this, I'll go grab some food and we can try streaming Monster Hunter. Does that sound good to everyone?
Yeah, I'll probably grab a bread roll while you get food as well.
Yeah. So that means at like
Does Garp have
8:16. Bro, Garp's a dog. Garp's actually just a dog. Dog man.
Yeah. Garp the Fifth, Hill of the Marines, Demon Devil.
Demon Devil.
Yeah, so Garp the Fifth, Hill of the Marines, Naval Hero, and Demon Devil. Or Demon/Devil.
Do you think Fujitora will make a reappearance in Wano or nah? Because didn't he get
Yes.
kicked out of the Marines?
He's exiled from marine premises
Okay.
until he does something.
Until he like captures Straw Hat or some shit.
I think it's until like it could be Straw Hat. I don't think it is
Oh,
specifically
no,
though.
Yeah, let me go into his
I'll
fucking
look it up
wiki,
because this
bro.
is completely new information to me.
You sure? It was at the end of the
It's on the One Piece wiki.
Yeah, bro.
at the end of
Doflamingo.
Dressrosa.
History.
Because I know Sakazuki wanted him off of Marie-Joie when the reverie or leveille happened. But
Yeah, he
Ryo
snuck
Kuya
in.
just went, fuck no, I'm having a drink with my boy. Oh, Grand Line. He blinded himself after seeing too many evil atrocities, just versa.
The Beast Pirates. Yeah, I don't know. I don't quite see anything immediately. So maybe the wiki just left it out because it's a really fucking minor detail or something. But I thought it was pretty.
Not be allowed on
interesting.
any marine base until he had captured Luffy in law.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright then.
Were you just saying I can't find anything about
Well,
this?
bro,
That's
I'm
probably a
reading on
minor
my
thing.
small as
Just
hell
read it off.
laptop monitor, and I'm just skimming through it. I was skimming through the bottom of the history part.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Just looking at how Fujitora has acted, I feel like if something comes about, like the Void Century, it turns out the world government is evil or something, and they took over the world, I feel like Fujitora will probably join Luffy or something if that kind of thing happens.
I wouldn't be surprised.
The brother
I wouldn't be
literally
surprised, 'cause
thanked
looking at
the
this-
Straw Hats, and then Buddha was like, "Damn,
Yeah,
stop."
he thanked the Straw Hats, and instead of reporting to a marine base about what had happened, his first response was to stream to all the neighboring islands that him apologizing to King Riku and saying that the world government let this happen. And then that's when he got
Goku
blamed
watching
by Sakazuka. That's when
fucking
he got blamed
Fujitora
by
apologize for the...
Sakazuka, and
Yeah, bro.
that's when he was blamed by Sakazuki and was told, "Get Luffy in law, or you're not setting foot on a base again."
Or I'm gonna shit in your cereal.
Son Goku watching Fujitora apologize for the crimes of the world government be like funniest shit I ever see.
Nah, bro, all lies. All cap. Oh,
There
fuck.
is only cap.
Yeah. Ugh. Oh, I gotta edit last week's episode. Cameron, you had to say someone's name, and now I gotta change that shit.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
I'm so sorry I
It's
did
fine.
that.
I just gotta watch through fucking 2 hours.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Do you need to hear their name again?
No, piss off.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah, you better be, cunt. Zach, do you want to talk about communism, or do you want to run through some other things first?
Let me check my list. Oh yeah, the guy with the dick on his arm.
I saw like a
What?
Justin Wang short on that. He finally got it removed after like 14 years and like put actually where his penis should be.
Okay. Basically, this man's penis got all kinds of fucked up. And so, they were like, hey, we can do reconstructive surgery on that bitch, but we gotta put it on your arm for a bit. He was like, I bet. They took his penis off, slapped it on his arm. And he was like, okay, let me make the appointment. And then they were like, oh, you can make the appointment. It's not this week, we have delays. And it's booked up and shit. It's like, alright, I'll do that then. And then time and by, delays and delays.
And
So for
COVID,
6
bro.
years, this man had a penis on his arm.
Funniest shit I've ever seen.
So for 6 years, he had the he just had a flaccid cock, like, on the side of his arm. And he always had to wear really long-sleeved shirts so that no one would see his cock arm.
Yeah.
But after 6 years, eventually, he got his cock arm taken off and put in the right position.
In fact, they
Place, I
took
should
his
say,
whole
not
arm off, so now his arm is where his penis should be.
Shut up.
Bro. Yeah, his penis, man. He's pretty funny. How'd you discover him?
I just saw like an article about it and thought that's funny.
Bro, I saw originally I saw like, there's like an actual video Justin Wang did, and then he made a YouTube short, or like, an Instagram reel, updating it. And I was like, that's pretty funny, I'm gonna send that to some people. And they were like, Callum, stop. And I was like, okay. And I cried.
Why do you stop? Keep on going.
Yeah, that part's a joke. But yeah, people are wacky, bro. People just put monkeys in like essentially prisons and make them depressed and shit. People are wild. Did you hear about the dude that like injected cum into his arm?
Oh.
Fuck. I'm reading the Fujitora wiki and I just hear that.
So this guy, he had a lot of back pain. And so you know how you fix back pain?
Oh, it's this man! Oh, I remember this!
You fix back pain by injecting your own semen into your arm.
Yeah.
And
I heard about this guy. I think I found him like late last year.
Yeah, and the only time, like, they found this out because he went to the hospital because he had missed the vein 3 times and his arm was swelling up from all of the nut that was in his arm. And there are just images of this just swollen red arm, and it's literally just full of this dude's semen. Bro, I love it. Justin Wang covering some wild shit. Alright. What's next on the agenda?
Nova, but we'll ignore that because no one knows who the fuck she is.
Who?
Nova.
Nova.
The superhero.
Oh, yeah, the superhero. I know him from watching Ultimate Spider-Man when I was 8.
Epic, bro.
He was, if I remember right, he was just a narcissistic prick. I only liked him as comedy.
Probably is.
Wow, that's like all of Ultimate Superman because that show fucking sucked.
Did it really? Hold on. There's so many fucking
It wasn't good.
Marvel animated shows. The fuck did I... Okay, no.
Yeah, looking back on it, Ultimate Spider-Man was entertaining for that exact demographic. Goddamn 7-year-olds.
Crayon brain looking ass.
Exactly.
I see nothing about the Ultimate Superman show.
I said Spider-Man.
Yeah, but Zach said Superman.
Oh, Zach said Superman.
Yeah.
I did not. What?
Yeah, no, you did.
You said Superman.
I said no
bro.
such thing. These are lies.
You said Superman, bro.
I said yeah because the Ultimate Spider-Man show fucking sucked.
You said Superman.
You said
That's
Superman.
Well, I know what I said, you little fiend.
Bro, I don't know if you do.
Can I replay Twitch?
Mans went back in time. But
I absolutely will.
I don't think I watched...
I don't know if I can.
Yeah?
Don't know if I can rewind Twitch though because of.
Your internet, it's doo-doo
No, I'm late. I'm very late. All I got was Zach saying, "I know what I said."
I know what I said, and I am correct. Yeah. I don't think I watched a lot, if any, of Ultimate Spider-Man. There was an Avengers show that had a similar art style to this, and like one of the final arcs was just the Skrull invasion. And I remember watching that out of order on ABC3 and having like no clue what was happening, but it was fucking baller.
By out of order, do you mean the final episode and then the first episode of like that one like thing, or
No.
do you mean like you watched the first episode, the middle episode of the series, the last episode, and then the second episode?
I don't know, man. I never went back to rewatch it because I understood the plot by the time it was over. But while I was watching it, and even a little afterwards, I was just like, bro, this is so wacky, bro. This is so weird. Scrolls are weird, bro.
Yeah.
Zach, that is a very based meme. I hate that I said based. I want to kill myself.
I've formed you to what I please.
I'm a racist. Anything? I'm waiting for your like big rant about communism. That's gonna take the next half an hour.
It's not going to take that long. It's just that people are stupid, and I want to call them stupid.
Alright. Cameron, do you have anything?
So anything we'd like to get off our chest?
Yeah.
No.
Just scream it into the ether. Well, Zach, do you wanna start talking about commos?
Dirty commies?
Yeah, them dirty commies, bro.
Okay. So, Karl Marx is first and foremost a philosopher,
Yep.
not an authority on leadership nor economics.
Hmm.
And he understood this. He did not posit communism as the end-all be-all economic theory on which the world should be run.
Okay.
Karl Marx believed in a philosophy as posited by Plato of the thesis, the antithesis, and the synthesis.
You wanna run through that?
I was going to until you rudely fucking interrupted me.
Okay, I'll stop.
Thank you. The thesis is the present argument, what is presented to the world at large and what the people will present. In opposition to that, the counter is the antithesis. For example, one may say apples are delicious. The retort is apples are fucking gross. You fucking waste of genetic material. However, the thesis and the antithesis are not true because of their existence of each other. And that the search for truth through argumentation can only be found through a meeting of the middle through the synthesis. They must understand that the synthesis of that particular argument would be that they each have different tastes. They need to accept other people's opinions, you fucking nonsense.
We ain't done shit.
I was referring to the people in my argument about the apples. If you project yourself onto either of those characters and feel offended by me calling you a nonce, that is on you.
I thought you were just calling me and Cameron a nonce.
Normally, yes, but this is an exception. You gotta learn context and how people talk. Especially me, you're my friend, and you don't know how I talk? That hurts, Callum. It really does.
Shut the fuck up.
Get fucked.
Yeah, anyway. Please continue.
Karl Marx was a heavy believer of this theory, and so he believed that mercantism and its subsidy capitalism, which is how the world is run, was the thesis presented to him by the world. And so he provided the antithesis of communism, a direct response and counteraction to all of the ideas and ideologies of capitalism that he disagreed with. This is not to say that Karl Marx didn't believe in communism. Of course he did. This isn't something he made intentionally that was wrong. He believed that this was indeed to him at least, the best solution. But he did not think that he was an absolute authority, and made that with the intention, obviously, to form a better society, which he could only do by presenting these ideas he believed would better society. He wished for an eventual meeting in the middle to use the best qualities of each to produce the synthesis, that synthesis, I should say, that we see in roughly Scandinavia. However, people have interpreted his work as absolute, which is just not what he wanted, and not what it ever should be, because it is not correct. Obviously, he believed it was right, but he recognized himself that he was not, first of all, an authority figure, or second of all, an economist. He didn't know how that would run long term, because it wasn't about long term. It was about these ideas and what they could present to the people, to the proletariat, and as a way to counter the current system. So people positing communism as an absolute ideal are fucking idiots. And people who stay on the side of capitalism, say all things commie need to fucking die, are also fucking idiots. They're just as dumb as each other. Anyone who would die for a system like capitalism or communism is a fucking fool.
Fiend, even.
Straight up,
Yeah.
Karl Marx would call 90% of the people who identify as Marxist fucking retards.
Wait, actually?
Well, yeah, he didn't. He understood himself. He wasn't an economist. He was a philosopher first and foremost.
Yep.
These people ignore that and think, Daddy Marx, he gave us the solution. He like the Jesus.
He was talking facts, bro. He was being truthful, bro.
They're just following an ideology. They aren't making their own dissertation on what is right and wrong about capitalism and what is right and wrong about communism.
Yeah.
You don't see fucking people with economic degrees being like, yeah, socialism and communism are excellent ideologies. No, they'll tell you all the fucking things that go wrong in a system where you're giving a government more power over the fucking economy and how you pay people. What fucking union can go up against the government? None.
Yeah. Straight up.
The day people understand this, and it's about the implementation of the central ideas of communism behind capitalism, or central ideas of capitalism behind the communist system, is how we reach the synthesis and how we can progress as a society, as we get closer and closer to what is the best, what is the truth, what is the actual best economic system a country can work on, can use.
Okay. How did you come about this information? Did you just wake up and you're like, I have a realization, or did you like go through reading?
I really hated people just bashing on capitalism and praising communism as if it's perfect.
Yeah.
And I decided I'm going to take a good long read of the Communist Manifesto and Marx's other works, because I knew he was a philosopher. And obviously that's some of the reason I always had a disdain for socialism and communism to a degree.
Yeah.
Because I knew it was not born of a man of an economic mind. But I read through his work.
Yeah.
And I came across the idea of thesis, antithesis, and synthesis. Looked into that, and I could connect the dots. That his central ideology of finding truth through opposition and his creation of communism were joined at the hip.
Yup.
Two very unfortunate conjoined twins.
Yeah, you know those Asians from the fucking Greatest Showman? Yeah, that's what Marx's works look like.
My father is in my life, so I haven't seen The Greatest Showman.
Yeah. But does this prove now that you can you can read, you can comprehend actual words on a page instead of them just going in and out of
Oh
your
no,
ears.
this wasn't done out of to better myself and my knowledge. It was to beat people in arguments on the internet.
Oh my Christ. How many liberals have you wrecked so far?
None, because I try to type this out. It's like this is getting past my word count, and I'm just not fucked.
But
it's given me a greater understanding, so I can scream at people in real life, which is even more satisfying.
yeah. But at least you regain the ability to fucking read words on a page and not just comprehend shit through comics.
Once again, depends if it's done out of spite in order to own the libtards.
You were fueled by spite, and that gave you that unlocked the neurons in your brain, the shit that fires off the fucking neurons that gave them the ability to comprehend words again.
This was all started, by the way, on Karl Marx's birthday, when people said he was the greatest thinker in human history, and I was like, there are so much better.
Would you like to list a
He
couple
presents communism.
that you believe are better
Fucking
thinkers?
Plato.
Yeah.
Plato is a fucking man among men.
How come? 'Cause he did mathematics or some shit, bro?
He was not a mathematician, he was a philosopher.
Yeah, bro.
Obviously, there are obvious ones like Albert Einstein and Stephen Hawking, but I want to focus on Plato because of his beliefs about things such as the forms, which is a groundbreaking theory that found the basis of utopia, of utopianism, but also of ideals. And I think it's a very interesting idea / concept about this idea that perfection does exist, and that though we shall never reach it, working towards that goal, that ideal, is the job of all members of a society.
Oh, yeah.
So it's not utopianism, it'd be more like idealism. So very interesting.
Yeah.
Also, his ideas of rulership have led to many of the bases of democracy we see.
Yeah.
Mainly through his viewing of leadership and ruling less as it was as the role of someone, more as a profession, as what someone can provide for the rest of society, which gives us the current idea of the public servant, which is the basis for current world leaders.
Nice. Plato kind of based.
Aristotle's a big one. Diogenes also was groundbreaking in his own respect, though I believe it is fairly limited.
The man that was like, give me a stick and I'll fucking fight the wolves.
I mean, the
and
founder
corpse.
of cynicism, one of the largest current life philosophies out there, and his general beliefs of the rich versus the poor, about nature, about what it means to live. All of his discussions about that with people on the fucking street were just genius. He's a fucking intelligent man.
Yeah.
Whose only crime was tax evasion. I'm not joking.
Yeah, no, I believe you, bro.
That sounds like a joke. He was kicked out of his hometown because he and his father committed tax evasion.
Yeah, I remember you like starting.
Then he
off the
realized
discussion
this is bullshit. Fuck this shit, and lived in a barrel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, Elden Ring's fun as fuck.
Wow, that is a white person opinion.
Damn it.
A white person opinion, I should clarify this, is an opinion so vague and so generally accepted, yet phrased in such, like, like sticks in such a way where people are trying to like phrase it as something controversial. Like, yeah, we know Elden Ring's good. You also like Christmas. Shut the fuck up.
Zach, how far are you through Elden Ring?
I am the distance.
You want to explain that or nah?
Nah.
You're such an asshole, bro.
What do you want from me? I am an asshole. It's in my blood.
I just want to know where you're at in Elden Ring so I can talk about it.
I want to know where you're at and getting some bitches.
Bro, I ain't trying.
Hey, bro. That's worse than than trying.
Yeah, but I'm chilling, bro.
It's better to stand up and fall down than lay in the dirt, king.
Nah, but I'm at a point in Elden Ring where
In the dirt man, dirt baby man.
Yeah. I'm at a point in Elden Ring where I just don't want to go into Caelid. Like, I probably need to go into Caelid to continue the game. But that shit rocks me, bro.
Where are you up to?
I've killed Renala, and yeah, now I need... now I'm fucking around, bro.
Renala?
Yeah.
It goes Renala, then Radahn. Yeah, you need to go into Caelid.
Yeah, but...
So there is, like, that portal thing you can take to skip it.
Yeah, I
in the
went to
Maxwell
the,
video.
I went to the crazy man, and he was like, yeah, Radahn's gonna whoop your ass, so now I just gotta find my way actually to, Radahn himself.
From the Atlas Plateau.
Yeah, I haven't discovered all of Caelid, so it's probably pretty deep into it. Or is it, like, pretty early on? Because I doubt it's early on. Caelid's, like...
You have to go through a solid chunk of Caelid. Then you take Le Portal.
To the Saiyans attack.
And when you take the portal, you basically skip straight to the main part of the Atlas Plateau.
Okay.
Well, the game designers recognize that Caelid is so fucking hard that you might as well just skip to the boss fight, because it's a level in and of itself.
Yeah. I mean, I think as well,
So you got fucking AIDS dogs.
I think as well, I'm just kind of underpowered, so I do need to upgrade my weapons and shit.
Don't be a bitch. Just go through the game and fight bosses.
I mean, that's what I've been doing. I've been running around and I've been, like, beating up a ton of, like, side bosses.
Exactly, don't stop.
Zach,
I don't need better equipment. I need to get better at the game.
Yeah, that's true.
It's why whenever I fight Rykard, I'm gonna do it without that stupidly powerful wind weapon.
I've stayed...
This game is pity.
I've stayed pretty far away from shit like that with Elden Ring, or at least I don't know where to get them, so I have no idea about this, like, wind weapon that you're talking about.
There is a boss battle against one of the demigods. And he's, like, fused with a snake.
Yeah.
And he goes like, together we will rule. No, he goes, we will devour the very gods themselves. Join me as family.
Yeah.
And then you're given it's like some like stupid name like the God Devouring Serpent Destroyer or something.
What the fuck?
Yeah, because it's because the first phase of the fight is the God Devouring Serpent, and then it's something Rykard. It's like P something Rykard.
Oh yeah.
And he uses a sword made of his own flesh.
That's kind of cool. It's a little badass.
Yeah, and then you get the weapon, and it's like, yeah, and it only works for the boss fight.
Oh. Oh,
yeah, they did the same thing in Dark Souls 3 with one of the Lords of Ashes, the giant one.
They did a similar thing as well in Bloodborne, where you had to... It's not a specific weapon, but you have to throw, like, a particular, like, blood bomb or something at like one of the first bosses in order to do damage to it. So yeah,
I see you use the weapon. You have an awesome boss fight against Rykard,
yeah.
who says, "Join me as family," and that together we will devour the very gods themselves.
Yes. But I didn't experience that while playing Dark Souls. Dark Souls doesn't have any
Yes, it
bosses.
does against the giant man.
What? No, like Dark Souls 1.
Against the giant Lord of Ash.
What?
There is a Lord of Ash who is a giant. You are given a specific weapon
Yeah.
to use in the fight.
That's in Dark Souls 3,
powerful.
right? I haven't played Dark Souls 3. I said in Dark Souls 1.
And why you have...
Yo, Zach's dead.
For what?
I think it's time.
We would not what happened.
No, we got 9 minutes if we really want
Does
to
it
hit the
work,
hour
or
mark.
has someone screwed up in the process? I will take a look at it. Do not worry. So it has been maybe 20 minutes since they touched that gift, and it's already broken.
Wait, what was the gift? What'd they break?
Wait, what?
A water dispenser.
How'd they break it? What?
To be fair, it heats up the water. But what you do is you put some water in it,
Yeah.
you plug it into the wall, you
Yeah.
select your temperature,
Mm.
and then you push a button, and it shoots out water of your desired temperature.
Yeah.
Then somehow along the way they've broken it.
Oh no.
It's like 4 steps. None of them require any dexterity.
Yo.
An actual gorilla could have done those steps.
Oh my Christ. Imagine you just go, you walk out into your like living room or whatever, and it's just in the drywall. They've like thrown it into the drywall.
Yeah. That reminds me of my sister, just earlier, when asked about how much fuel she had, she said, "Oh, it's somewhere between 1/2 and 1/4." And my dad was like, you mean 1/3? It's like, oh yeah, that one!
What?
I am so insanely convinced she had a brick dropped on her as a child. And everyone just chose to ignore it.
They saw her like crying and bleeding, and they're like, "Nah, she's alright. She'll walk it off." Yeah. But do you have to go to attend to that now, Zach, or what's up?
I could, but I won't. I'm gonna let them handle it.
I mean, we got 7
They're the ones
minutes.
that broke it.
I got 7 minutes until I can actually go and eat, and then we can stream Monster Hunter or try it out. Because now I gotta set it up on bloody Streamlabs, which shouldn't take too long.
I mean, yeah, I want to talk about Prehistoric Planet.
Yeah, for the next 7 minutes.
Yeah, I'm on.
Go, you.
Do you know what Prehistoric Planet is?
You're down to 6 minutes. Nah, what's Prehistoric Planet?
Hold on, wait, Callum.
Yo, what's up?
Can we
Prehistoric.
can we tell Zach about discovering on Monster Hunter yesterday?
Okay.
Bodias.
Zach, I'm gonna make a Palico part of ISIS because I saw one of them jihadi themselves against a monster. Like
Brilliant.
I got like knocked down by the monster, and I just saw this Palico walking around with a barrel bomb, and I'm like, oh, what's he gonna do? And he walked up to the monster and blew up.
We were fighting a Goth Harag, and he just He actually just went during the hunt. Yo, this pelican just killed itself. Like, and I just went, dude, what?
Yeah, it blew up. Anyway, talk to me about Prehistoric Planet. It was a pretty funny meme.
On Apple TV,
Yeah.
which is maybe the most unfortunate sentence someone could ever say about media.
Yeah.
They released a series of about 40 to 50-minute episodes
Mm.
of a documentary
Yeah.
that was commented here. That was commented over. That had the voiceover. That's the word.
Yeah.
By David Attenborough,
Yep.
and it was about the world 66 million years ago.
Mm.
And it was a very good documentary. It's the best dinosaur documentary since Walking with Dinosaurs.
Oh yeah.
And that is no small feat, since every other dinosaur documentary after that has been dog shit.
So this one really rose above the rest, like The Tarnished. And we're like, I'ma rock this shit's world.
It rose above. Each episode, I believe, was very good. I felt the weakest, surprisingly enough, was the final episode.
Oh yeah.
Because it had a really weak ending.
Mm.
But apart from that, I liked a lot of it. I have a few criticisms, like marine life was only plesiosaurs. It was like one mosasaurus scene,
Yeah.
and then all like elasmosauruses and fucking that shit.
Mm.
It's like there was so many other cool, like you don't even see ancient crocodiles or crocodilians or anything like that.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, I don't want to watch these goddamn long-necked bastards for the third time.
This fucking bacteria, bro.
It's much larger than the bacteria. It's like fucking 20 meters long.
Yeah. This fucking Eren
This big
Yeager
ass
looking
bacteria.
ass mofo.
Yeah. I thought, though, aside from that, I thought it was very, very solid. The only other thing I'd say... there are two ways to phrase this.
Yeah.
I will give you both them.
Yeah.
The first one is that there weren't many scenes of dinosaurs hunting and other dinosaurs, which I feel like, even if you want to show dinosaurs as living creatures, showing them hunt isn't bad, and it shows us a way of how they lived in a very interesting and very energetic way.
Yeah, I agree.
And the other is that there were too many sex scenes.
There was too much of dinosaurs fucking.
Honest to God, yeah. Because here's the thing, I'm sitting down watching this with my father.
Oh yeah, and you just see a dinosaur start
I'm sitting
copulating.
down on the same couch as him,
Yeah.
reclined a similar distance, just as two T-Rexes.
Just start going at it. Oh my Christ.
Yeah.
That's...
I say sex scenes. It's more if there's too many birth scenes. It's like a more accurate description.
Too many velociraptors just birthing each other.
There's like 3 of them, bro.
Wait, 3 ones of velociraptors in particular, or just 3 birth scenes?
No, velociraptors just jumped off a cliff.
Bro thought he was Cardi.
In context, it's really cool. Just taken out like that, it sounds really fucking dumb.
Yeah, it does.
So the first birth scene is once again with the fucking elasmosaurs,
Yeah.
where it gives birth to little bubs.
Yeah.
And then we got to see a real nice close-up of a Quetzalcoatlus laying its eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get to see its fucking exiting its cloaca.
Damn,
Obviously,
bro.
the T-Rex sex scene, and then objectively the worst scene in that documentary series
Yeah.
is a Dino Kyrus just shitting, like just letting out a 20-kilogram shit.
Yo,
For
man,
20
was packing.
seconds. And that's all it did for like 20 seconds.
Not even David
It just
Attenborough's
had-
talking. It's just the sounds of it shitting.
He's talking over it. It's just surreal to see this duck-billed freak just shitting. And that's it. That's how that like clip ends.
That's amazing.
It's like, okay, on to another dinosaur. Now that we left you with this like majestic creature, letting out like a fucking tornado of turd.
That's amazing. Alright, well, we'll have to wrap it up there. Have a quick intermission. I'm feeling fucking hungry as fuck.
Wrap your dick in a condom.